I really don't understand how some of this stuff is actually free in today's video. And if you're like me, a designer who loves to make the most out of free resources, you're gonna love today's selection, starting with something I actually didn't even know was possible until today. Image upscaling. It's official, we're in the future, and it's right here in front of your very eyes. This website can take your low resolution, garbage images or designs, not that you or I make bad designs anyway, right? And then it uses artificial intelligence to enhance said image or designs in terms of resolution and sharpness. Just take a look at this low resolution bee. And people keep saying we need to save the bees, so let's save this one right here and upscale the pollen right out of it. You can clearly see how much of an improvement we have in the second image. The AI has managed to create the fine detail on the hairs of the bee's abdomen, and it's managed to even pick out detail on the plant material as well as sharpen those pixelated edges. Now this is really awesome, and I didn't know it was even possible. I'm pretty sure some of you out there did, but do you know about this open source selection of fonts? Use Modify has a relatively large selection of fonts, but here's the kicker. They're all open source, meaning you can use them on designs from anything from corporate branding projects to making a funny birthday card for a relative. Also, you're allowed to modify the fonts as well, which is really cool. Now I like to head into the keyword section and browse topics up here such as sans serif. You can find a nice amount of typefaces that offer a lot of different fonts. For example, look how many weights can be found in this one just right here. Yes, there's going to be some obvious garbage to look through, but there are a lot of free gems to grab and download from this website. Do you need more free fonts? Probably not, but yeah, I do have an addiction and I'm probably not too proud of it, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is a great resource to bookmark and come back to now and again to see what typefaces have been added to the selection. Also, of course, everything is just open source, so that's the main appeal here, I think. Have you ever had to design something for social media accounts, maybe for your own social media accounts or for a client project? Now it can be annoying trying to figure out or research what dimensions you should be using for each design asset. But this is where socialsizes.io comes into play. Let's say I'm designing something for LinkedIn. I can just click right here and then choose between the download types. And it is really nice to have this kind of choice open to me. But let's rock with Photoshop on this one. So once downloaded and opened, we have all of the relevant canvases which are also labeled and at the correct dimensions. Now I can just simply go on with my project without wasting time researching for specific dimensions and then just manually creating all of the artboards or canvases. Who doesn't love gradients? This website allows you to directly copy the CSS of hundreds of different gradients, which will then allow you or your web developer to quickly use them on your web projects. You can also use options of .sketch or PSD and also download the gradients as JPEGs as well. Pretty nifty, and there's not much more to it to be honest, but it is worth bookmarking in your freebies folder. You do have a freebies folder, right? Something else you should bookmark into that folder is this gem right here, open source icons. Now you can choose between outlined, filled, or sharp edged. And remember, these are open source, so you can edit them and use them freely as you so wish. Also, in addition to the hundreds of different icons, we actually have some logos as well. It's just really nice to have access to this kind of thing and have it readily available for any projects. For those who don't use Adobe or other kind of design programs and you're not very pleased with Canva, this one might just be for you. Create Vista is a free to use design option that has a ton of built-in templates for all kinds of design projects. I mean, take this poster template right here, that does actually look pretty cool. As a design tool, it's pretty easy to use, and if we go ahead and check out the pricing, we can see the free plan does have some perks actually. And that being said, the pro version hardly breaks the bank either. And just full disclosure, I'm not affiliated with anything in today's video. I just thought some of you might find this one to be very useful. Moving on, something I use on a weekly basis, and that is HTTP stir. Now I've mentioned it before in a different video, but I want to mention it again for those who have missed it because you'll soon realize why I do use it so much. This website showcases some of the most unique and visually appealing and functional websites out there. I don't design websites, so why should I even care about this? Well, because firstly, it offers a ton of inspiration. Scrolling and browsing over the websites, we can pick up on some really neat and cutting-edge graphic design. But also we can see what sort of techniques and styles are being used in the design industry right here today. So basically it allows us to keep up to date with the kind of direction the design industry is heading in. But yeah, it's also pretty much just eye candy for us graphic designers. And this guy right here has not only crafted some awesome typefaces, but also the website is pretty cool as well. So bookmark this one for inspiration and see what you can find that will trigger some creativity within yourself. But if you want to grab yet more design freebies, just click a video on screen, guys, and until next time, design your future today. Peace.